Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza McCarthy and I'm a digital illustrator. In today's video, we are going to be sketching this beautiful Draw This in Your Style challenge, which I know I'm very late to joining. And the way I join these Draw This in Your Style challenges is I cannot be forced. I have to have this gut feeling that I want to draw a certain vibe or a certain aesthetic, like a certain image that I want to redraw in my style. So I have a gallery where I have like screenshots of all these challenges, and whatever I'm feeling, I'm going to draw. So obviously right now I'm actually making original art and I finished a commission I was working on. So stay tuned for that to see a video on that. But I could say that I actually had a feeling that I want to draw something lunar, something magical, and this was just the perfect fit. And I was just like, okay, I have the urge to draw this. Since I had this sketch in the back that the outline, little sketch reference thing that I did it from like last year or beginning of this year probably. I'm a very big procrastinator, so I'm going to be doing a series where I finish all the illustrations I have been procrastinating on, and it's going to be a very long one, a lot of videos, but I will be doing like a lot of illustrations per video, which I feel like is going to be more interesting if you can just like see all the illustrations. And I think they're going to be pretty long actually. So for the next video I'm planning to do in this kind of series idea that I have, it is going to be 3 to 4 illustrations, so I'll see how it goes. But it'll be pretty exciting to actually motivate me and keep myself accountable so that I could get like very honest and actually complete the illustrations I've been set out to complete, but had no urge whatsoever to complete them and no desire. So that was a pretty good idea that I did for myself, and that really keeps me accountable. The same way I did like streams, right? Like live streams, and I uploaded them. It was on Twitch. I have non-saved, but you could see the link in the description to see my Twitch. I feel like with my Twitch, I couldn't stream now because I don't have my setup and my perfect desk, right? It's a very uncomfortable setup in terms of I don't have my big tripod and I won't get the angle. It's not very good filming lighting, right? Situation. Because in my room, I had 3 to 4 lights there. And it was a pretty decent light situation, right? I had a lamp, I had something to reflect it off, and I have 2 lights at the back, so that was a pretty comfortable situation. And just having one light in general, I tried filming the best I can, but I just feel like live streams are not in the plans right now. I feel like I'm more on making video content, and the reason I'm frequently making art content is because I'm simultaneously editing vlogs that I'm going to be posting on my channel. I'm already working on one. I have 40 minutes of an edited footage, and I'll see how to do that. I want to make a separate vlog. Obviously, just a side note that the vlogs are not going to be in chronological order. I'll be doing my best because I have to edit the family version of the vlog, which is exclusively for my family and relatives, and I have to edit a version that is for y'all, and I feel like it takes twice as time because I go back and forth and I see what I need to do, where I need to trim things, when I need to so it's a whole process, so that's why it takes a bit longer. And art videos are definitely going to be coming as soon as I can. I have just this tendency recently to pick up my iPad and start drawing, and I feel I'm very happy that that's my priority. But I don't know whether if I go back to school or sometime in September, I don't know whether my love for art and my consistency is going to be diminished by the amount of schoolwork I have and homework. Obviously, I'll be just doing 3 subjects, right? Studying exclusively 3 subjects that I have to pick. And I already picked my subjects, and I'm happy with my subjects, which is going to be English literature, psychology, and it is going to be biology, because I got a B+ in psychology, a B in biology, and an A in English literature, which is superb. It's from 90 to 100%. and I'm very happy because I really enjoy writing. I just enjoy all this. I enjoy overanalyzing text, writing about the things the author does to implement whatever the author, she or he does. I feel like I'm a very lousy speaker. Like, I get pretty easily intimidated by speaking, obviously, just like having conversation or doing voiceovers, and I have to constantly redo them because of anxiety and stress. And I feel like sometimes I'm inaudible, like whatever I say. But like when I write, I pour my soul and heart into it, and I feel like I'm so much more confident. I also too, because I knew that I wanted to continue like English literature and studying like forward, and I had to have a certain grade above C to get into English literature. I had to take bonus extra classes, and I would be honest with you, my grades at the beginning were like, I started with a solid 90, and then it went to 60, 50, and it remained at 50 for the whole semester, practically. I did not know how to write. I was just getting back into it because I hadn't like done something as big as this, or like, in a very long time. And then once I started doing lessons, I was like 96, 93, 97 constantly. So that's a very amazing thing for me. And considering especially how much I did in my exams. So I remember there was, if you want more about my English literature exam, like, listen forward. Basically, there were the 3 exams, right? And you had 45 minutes per 800 words essay. And I did that, and I got an A. For the 3 of the assignments, there was like analyzing Shakespeare Twelfth Night, right? That's what I did. There was analyzing poetry, like unseen poetry, and then there was like poetry that you have done before. There were 15 poems I've done, right? 15 poems I've worked on, and only one of them you can choose and work on. And you don't know, there was like 4 or 3 choices, I don't remember, and you have to choose out of them because they're poetry that I've worked so hard on, and poetry that I feel like I, lack time for it, or didn't really completely understand or work on it as much. So I was so grateful that I got like a poem that I was like very medium at. I remember what it was about, and it just like writing everything was so stressful, but I'm very, very happy that it actually is a very good grade. And considering especially the fact that I'm like, English is not my first language, it's huge progress, especially when I had to like brag and be like, hey, you're first English speaking person, and like, you got a lower mark than me in literature, like wink wink. But I'm not bragging about this. I'm incredibly proud of myself, and I feel like I have the right to do so because I was just like so excited. And I got a lot of books and I've been bought books because I did amazing on this exam, and that's what I want to continue forward. So very excited about that. Continuing forward, I feel like I'm very, very, very excited to be on somewhat an interesting phase, because I will be doing and drawing like draw this in your style challenges, right? Like joining them as much as I can, whatever I can. But I've recently made an original illustration, and I feel like it's so cute. It's a full body sketch, and I'm like, who is this girl? Because I remember the tears and like everything. It was so hard drawing one of my first full body illustrations, and I am beyond happy that I just randomly, out of nowhere, I saw this reference on Pinterest, right? Like this girl holding like a champagne or something, and that pose of her, I was like, I need to draw this. I need to draw this. So if you know me, you know that I've been struggling, and I mean emphasis on struggling, with drawing from real life references to converting them to my style and my stylized body proportions. So when I had the urge to draw a body, and I was just like very happy with the position, I was just beyond happy about how it turned out. I was just beyond excited. It was just like amazing that I actually had the idea and had that and that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. You have to draw every day, because I recently, right, I started drawing like literally every day, and the videos that you see me post is like me drawing like now. You know, it's not me before, it's not me pre-planned evil mastermind. It is not. It is me like drawing now and recording it as I go, and it's very, very exciting to actually have the urge to draw. Which again, I'm gonna say I'm a huge procrastinator. I do not like finishing illustrations, and it's just like my ADHD mind, and I have ADHD for the reference, it's just like, I want to do this illustration, then I want to work on that illustration, and all that together, it's just like, it's crazy. So I'm just very, very grateful and very excited and very happy that I actually have the urge to be like, okay, I want to draw, I'm excited to draw, let's see what will turn out with this illustration, and so on and so forth. So drawing every day actually does help. So I hope that I retain my happiness and my attitude going forward with art, and I'll be posting as consistently as I have been. So that's like my biggest concern and my biggest priority, but like I do know that my education, right, comes before that all. So that's what I'm gonna say with that. I am super, super excited because I'm just gonna share this because, you know, why not? I'm happy. If you know me, or you've heard my past videos, I have a side hustle where I sell Legos, I sell perfume, this whole thing. And I have 2 orders, which is exciting. Hopefully the money will be enough for me to either buy the Actar series, all the 5 books, or to get the Inheritance Games, the Twin Crowns duology, and the Summer Turned Pretty series. So I'm still kind of sorting that out, and hopefully when I come back, right, after the road trip that I'll be having like this week, I really sincerely hope that these 2 customers are still interested in the products, and I'm just very excited to have them try them out and just see how they are, because I sell my Legos, which are new and used sets, right? Customized or whatever. I sell perfume, I sell toys and everything. So it's just a lot of gifts that I've gotten and never used, and I just sell them. And that's what I do to have, you know, to have more money than on birthday and Christmas sort of thing, to actually, you know. So I'm beyond grateful to all those people that support me on Patreon, because that's how I make a little bit of like money from my side hustles, and that's how I buy books and support my hobby, because there are just a lot of girls, like personally in my family, that go crazy for clothes shopping every time, new pants, new shirts. I respect that, but I'm not that person. I never have the urge to buy anything. When it comes to jewelry, I would say I love jewelry. Like I cannot say no to jewelry, like good rings, like silver rings. I love it. I can't do anything about it. So, but like something I'm very passionate about is like buying books, and I'm somebody who always sits like at the bookstore and like, okay, I've read this, want to read that, it's in my TBR, you know. It's just this whole vibe of being a book girly that I'm very, very proud of. And I loved reading since I was like 5, and I learned reading since I was like 6. So, you know, it's just incredible that I have the opportunity to buy books and get books, and, you know, sell stuff to get books and to fund my hobby, which is pretty exciting. And that's just like, you know, me out there fangirling over books. Obviously, if I could, just not to bore you, I'm not gonna do that. If I could, I would do like book voiceovers anytime, because that literally heals my anxiety, and it's just amazing to have to talk about books all the time. I've noticed that a lot of book girlies aren't very movie girlies that watch movies and shows, or most of them. Probably, I cannot judge or generalize, but I'm somebody who's very big on that. So if you want me to do a top 30 movies or top 30 shows I would recommend video, I would love to do that. Like, not a video, like separate video, but like a voiceover for some art video. That would be like amazing, you know, if I could share my video, my movie ideas and show ideas, because I feel like I want to recommend a lot of stuff to a lot of people. So hang on there. Thank you guys so much for watching, for listening, and I hope you are excited for what's to come. Have a good day, a great weekend. Bye bye.